Hey Leo, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. Welcome to your April Spirit Guidance reading for Aries season. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Because it's general, take it as it resonates. You may resonate with the whole message, you may resonate with parts of the message. Just take what fits your scenario, leave the rest on the table. As a heads up, this is kind of a general reading. I will do a love reading later. But some of the signs have had a lot of romance things popping up. So just as a heads up, for some of you this may resonate in a relationship. So again, take it as it resonates, leave behind the rest. Alright, so that's you. Starting early, Leos. You guys can't wait. Okay. Spirit, what messages do we have for Leo for Aries season? I'm interested to see what comes up next. First card out, we have the Seven of Swords. I am going to show it to you, don't worry. But Seven of Swords, this usually is a card of not seeing everything. Misdirection, deception, lies. Someone might be trying to get you to look the other way while they pull some stunts. Ooh, yep. So Seven of Swords, little trickery. You've got a nice friend here though, alerting you to whoever this man is. You also have the Magician here. So Magician, although it is a really powerful card and great manifester, there is also a tricky side to the Magician as well. He's got a dark side like everyone else does. Question is, who is this Magician, right? I feel like that's what you're thinking. Oh, hi. Another 7. So 7s are a strong number with you right now. Now we have the 7 of Pentacles, card of patience, waiting. You know, it's kind of funny, Leos. I feel like this Magician is you. And not in a bad way, but I feel like you're the one with the secret. Now that I'm kind of looking at the cards, I do feel like this could be you. All your cards wanted to flip tonight. Nothing? Nothing? Alright. Okay. Oh! Hope you guys can see that. We'll talk about their bottom of the deck in just a minute. I think, for you guys, I think I might actually go through your bottom. Because that's... Ooh, okay. So Leos. I do think you've got a bit of a secret. And we're gonna... Oh, stop. Okay, no, we're gonna wait. We're going to do them all together. Oh, too much. So I will say, looking at this, I do think the people connected to this reading, you are the Magician. You are the one with the secret. And the secret's not shady. There's nothing shady in these clarifiers, which is good. I'm going to show them to you, don't worry. But you do have a little secret. You do have a little I was trying to say ulterior motive and hidden agenda, but I kept wanting to say like ulterior agenda, and I'm like, that's not the word that's trying to come out of my mouth. But I do feel like you're sitting on something, you're sitting on a secret, and you're just kind of waiting. You're kind of biding your time here with the 7 of Pentacles. You're kind of hoping to see something that will give you a little nudge to maybe act on this, do something, or reveal your secret. The card you got up here, you have the Queen of Wands, very passionate, charismatic energy. Beautiful energy for you, Leos. You also got these 6... Oh, sorry, I'm kind of covering everything. Got the 6 of Swords. Things getting easier, things moving on, moving forward, right? And then we have the Ten of Wands, right? Burden, stress, carrying extra loads that really don't belong to us. Leos, I do think the people I'm reading for right now, this is a romantic situation, but it feels like unrequited love. It feels like a very one-sided thing, and I think for most of you, it's you pining for someone else and you've got like a little flame for someone. And I will say it is kind of funny, and I say this because the Queen of Wands is here. You may even have this thing, and it may not even be that serious. Like for some of you out there, you may just want the attention. You might just want the feeling of being with somebody, and there's just someone who, you know, is in close proximity, and you're just kind of going after that one just to have a moment together. And I don't say this to make you sound shady or anything like that. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. That's kind of what I'm getting off of this Queen of Wands, because she's very seductive. She's very sensual. She literally could have anybody she wants, right? But I don't see anything here where it's reciprocated, because, right, we're carrying all this weight, all this extra burden around. And it just feels very one-sided. But I do feel like it's like whoever's being lusted for or lusted after, like, isn't like the one. You're just the one who happens to be in front of me, right? But it's like there's this want and need to be closer, or even, you know, might even be to be intimate. But it's one-sided, or it's not something that's been voiced, and you're just kind of sitting on it and holding on it and just kind of waiting and hoping to see what comes of it, right? And I will say, looking at this, like, that's not what you want or need to be doing. And you do have the Six of Swords, which is a great card, but it's not necessarily about getting what you want, because what you're chasing here, it's giving me very like what's that movie, Princess and the Frog, from Disney? If you guys have, I'm a huge Disney dork, so if you're not, I'm so sorry. But there's a scene where Mama Odie is singing about, essentially her song is about, you know, what you want versus what you need. You know, what you want is this intimacy. What you want is this attention and affection, and, you know, might even be a little physical situation going on there. That's what you want, but it's not what you need. It's not what you need. You know, and this Six of Swords is about talking about moving forward and moving past it. So it's not necessarily about getting what you want, but you're going to figure out what you need and move in that direction. And that relieves this burden, that relieves this weight. You know, and I say that because your bottom of the deck, you have the Lover's card here. Then you also have the Three of Swords here, some heartache. Got some pain going on, because I think that's why, unrequited love is never comfortable, right? That's always heartache, feeling things for someone that doesn't return the feelings. You definitely don't need to waste your time there. And also this burden of like trying to make yourself have this moment with someone, and that's not what you needed, that's not what you wanted. That's just not the thing. You know, if we keep going a little bit, you also have the Three of Pentacles here, which is about coming together and teamwork and collaborating and like all the elements coming together. But at the end of the day, you need to Eight of Cups it. You need to leave it behind. Because again, if you get this moment, right, if you do succeed and you come together and have it, that's this Three of Pentacles, right? That's we can, because I do feel like for some of you out there, especially if, say, like this is a person, like say this is manifesting as like you kind of have this thing for this person, they may not be your forever, they may not be the one, but they might be the one for now. Like, let's say you make it happen, or it does happen, and I will say with the Magician card here, there might be some, maybe you give them, that one drink too many, or that they can't handle, and you slip a little something, I don't mean to make it sound that shady, like it's all kind of cheeky, but like you sure will take advantage if one is given to you, you know what I mean, or taken advantage if one's given to you. So, but if you get all the elements together and it works out and you have it, that's where you realize that it wasn't what you needed, right? And ultimately you end up walking away from it anyway. So that's my big spiel on that. Oh, Leo. I feel like I'm talking to my cat. His name is Leo. So not a bad thing, because again, there's nothing malicious, it's just a little secretive, right? But I think the big thing is that direction, although it feels like it's something you want and need and should have, and you know, you should. Affection is always nice. But this particular path, not the one. Not the one, not where you need to go. Oh. You know what, we're going to take it. It flipped, we're taking it. This is a new one for me. I'll have to look this one up. Anima Mundi is what you got. It's an awesome card, right? Got some cool visuals. Got some sigils in there. There's the planets in there. Okay. Let me look this puppy up real fast. Hold on. Oh, Leos, you would have to be the special ones, right? That got the big fancy card. Alright, my lovely Leos. Here we are. I don't know what this card is, but it's going to be epic when I get there. Hold on. We're coming, we're coming. Boom, here we are. All that is tending to the sacred details of life. Holy schmagognies. Oh my god, I can't. There's no way I'm not going to read this all. There is so much going on in here. But I will say, like, literally the name says it all. All that is tending to the sacred details of life. Now, I will say, this is very big picture. Like, even if we take the time and kind of look at this image, there is so much going on. It's almost like the whole universe is kind of wrapped up in this image with the planets, and then you have this, like, deity, like, hanging out in the center. I don't know, I hope you guys can see him. If it will focus. Right? But you can see that dude, like, sitting right in the middle of everything in this star. And it's almost like there's orbits going around the star, like in those little rainbow bands. But this is like the encompassing of everything. This is a connection of, like, the literal and the, you know, imagination. Right? It's kind of like what we talked about here with this desire. Like, it's what you want, but this is just the, like, placeholder, the facade. Like, there's the vision and ideal of it versus what's actually kind of sitting in front of you. But it's kind of like everything has kind of been laid out, but it's like you have all the test results, but you're kind of coming to the wrong conclusion. Like, it's just kind of being put together in a weird way. And this kind of moment is like almost like an initiation for you to kind of sort it all out and to just kind of lay all the pieces, kind of like how the image is. Actually, if I go back to it, it's like all the pieces have been laid before you. Like, here you are sitting in the middle. All of this has been put around. The opportunities, the obstacles, the desires, the wishes, the wants, the needs, they're all kind of laid out. And I feel like there's just so much that you're just kind of grabbing, right? And although it's a desire, it's a positive thing, right? But the one that, you know, maybe is the closest to you and right in front of you, maybe not the one. Like, there's a whole bunch of options around. There's a whole bunch of scenarios that could be playing out right now. So, you know, you may not want to jump to the first one. You also may not want to get hung up on one. Because I feel like that's going to take you down not a wrong path, because it's not a major thing, right? Because the Eight of Cups was in the bottom. So, ooh, no, we're not taking these. Whatchamacall? The Eight of Cups in the bottom. So it's kind of like, if you are successful and you get it, you realize it's not what you want and you walk away. Like, it's kind of no harm, no foul. But I feel like this is just kind of we can use this time a lot more effectively if we kind of get serious and kind of get real with ourselves, and not like, I was gonna say settle, but that's not what you're doing. You're not settling. But it's kind of like what I was saying. Like, it's like, don't take advantage of something just because it's there. And I when I say that, I don't mean like take advantage, like you're being something dirty, but like, you know, just because the opportunity is there, if it's not the one for you, you know, why bother with it? Wait for the one that is right for you. Like, yeah, it's something to do in the meantime. Oh, there we go. You know what? That one kind of stuck up. I want to take both of them. So this is the first one that literally flew out of the deck. Here you having all that is, and then look at this. The Secret of Camelot. I hope you can read this prompt if it'll focus. Look at that. The authority of spirit. Here you have the entire universe over here in Anima Mundi. And then you have the authority of spirit, the Secret of Camelot. Cannot. Cracking me up. I love it. And then what else do you have here? And look, oh! And then Merlin shows up. Perfect. All right, this is insight, magical tools, writing, star crafting. Look at that. So, and even the word star crafting, look at you, freaking magician, realigning the planets and shit. Goodness. Oh. Leo, all the power that kind of sits in front of you right now, and you're using it on like parlor tricks, is kind of what is popping up in this reading. And again, I'm not trying to say this to like tick you off and sound all offensive. Like that's not, I'm not trying to do that. But it's kind of what's happening. It's like you could be doing all the things right now. All the things, making all the things happen. And it's like you're settling on the easy one. Because it's the easy one. Right? Oh, we're gonna pull a Divine Directions card, but like looking at this, to me this is really a big moment for you to kind of recalibrate. Like to me, like this is almost like a postcard from the universe being like, what are you doing? Like it's like the parent talking to the kid at college, graduated with your master's degree and you're still working at McDonald's. Like it's like, what are you doing? You could be doing the most and you're over here flipping burgers. Like what's going on? Like I feel like this is the universe being like, hey, here's a window of time. Here's a chunk of time that I've taken out all these distractions and you have all this free time on your hands that you could be doing something. And this is what you're doing? Like that's what it feels like. Like I feel like I'm getting scolded. Like it's kind of crazy. But that's kind of what's happening. Like I almost want to say like dream bigger. Like dream bigger. Like what would you, if you had no restrictions, because you don't, obviously. Excuse me, I felt that one coming. If you could be doing anything, what would it be? And I don't even, I use the example of a job, but that doesn't even have to be it. Like this could be, you know, what's the relationship you dream to be in? What's the house you like to be in? You know, whatever that vision is, what is it? How do you get there? What can you start doing now? Like this to me is like such a great window for manifestation. And it's kind of like you're in it, you're tuned into it, and you're kind of like, meh, I'll do it later. Like it's kind of like, what? And I feel like that's like the universe. You're like, really? You don't want to use this at all? Nothing? And then I'm filming this on Monday. I'm filming it Monday night, so it probably will go up Tuesday. But Tuesday night we have our full moon in Aries. So definitely a great time to, I mean, I know full moons have to do with endings and releasing. But you think about when you get to an ending, what comes after an ending? A new beginning. They're kind of connected. That's why it's called a cycle, right? You know? So it's still a great moment for you to manifest. And full moons in general, because it's a full moon, it's the culmination of. So it is a great window for manifestation. And you are already kind of on that ball. So why not use this moment? Like if you're watching this on Tuesday, even if it's like a couple days after the full moon, the energy is still there. Like use that to put out some intentions if they're not manifesting like now. You know what I mean? Like if you don't see it, put it out there. Redirect this crazy manifesting energy you're like so plugged into. Put it into something. Move it towards something to get something into the physical. This is an amazing window. And myself and Spirit do not want you to waste this, Leo. This is epic. Ooh, I'm gonna always remember that card now. That is intense. And then even you having Camelot and Merlin in the same, that's hilarious. I love it. Okay, Spirit. Give us some direction for our lovely Leos. What do we have for Leo? Oh, almost. There we go. Look, stop it. Stop it. Cannot with you, Leos. Look at this. Look at what you got. Skills. It's time to learn some new skills, study a course, or start a new hobby. Get to work, Leos. Make it happen. Oh, stop it. I will say, I want to say Gemini also got this card, if I remember correctly. If you have some strong Gemini placements, it may be worth it for you to check out that video. I'm pretty sure they also got this. I think they got skills and goals, now that I think about it. So I would check them out. But get to work, Leo. Get to work. Make your dreams happen. You are so tuned in, so plugged in right now. And I kind of feel like the universe is like, you're kind of being a little frivolous. You're being a little trivial when you could be doing some massive, major, big things. Go be big, dream bigger, do bigger. Just big, 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 big. All right, Leos, I'm going to wrap up your reading here. It started off a little serious, but it's actually a really, really positive reading. I love it. Take advantage of this moment for yourselves, Leo. Oh, this is beautiful. Just be brilliant and wonderful. And with that, sending you love. Again, stay safe, stay healthy. Remember to wash your hands, wear your mask, stay inside if at all possible, or whenever possible. Love you guys. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in your next video. Bye, Leo.